Hi, how are you? And welcome to Dr. Nona. In Dr. Nona, the currency worldwide is the volume unit, or VU. That's the point system that translates into dollars or whatever currency is your country. Here in America, like I said, it's dollars. All right? Now, how the VU break down, it's two versions of volume unit. There's the personal volume unit, which is your personal orders. And there's a group volume unit, which is all the distributors on your team or down in your group. Okay? Now, these two definitions are in your marketing plan on page 10 and 11. Now, in America, the volume unit value is $2.25. How that translates per rank is for a consultant who has a 20% discount, the cost of 100 VU is $180. For a manager who receives a 33% discount, the cost of 100 volume units is $150.75. For a director who receives a 40% discount, the cost of 100 volume units is $135. I'll break down how these different values and the different personal volume units and group volume units turn into commissions and turn into bonuses. That'll be in another video. Thank you. Hi, how are you? I'm going to explain to you, well, there's two ways. First, let me start by this. There's two ways to make money in Dr. Nona. One way is to sell the products. Another way is to create businesses and sponsor distributors, who in turn will sponsor other distributors, and you'll have a vast network of distributors also in the product along with you. That's a much better way to make a larger income with less effort, okay? So I'm going to break down how you do that as a new distributor, and I'm going to do it in 3 phases, okay? When you become a new distributor, you sign on, someone sponsors you, and you make your first 100-point PVU order, all right? On pages 12 through 17 of the marketing plan, it explains how you sign up for the different ranks. If you'd like to skip straight to manager, you can place a 700-point order, and you're gifted 300 points for the company for a total of 1,000 points in your manager. Or you could skip all the way to director, place a 3,000-point order, you're gifted 1,500 points, 4,500 points in your director. I'm going to start from the basics of you just signing on as a consultant, okay? Phase 1, what you want to do is sponsor 5 new distributors. With these 5 distributors, they're your first level consultants, all right? This circle right here represents your first level. Each one of these consultants will have to place a 100-point order underneath you. So between your original 100 PVU order and their 500-point GVU or group volume unit order, you'll receive 600 volume units within phase 1. As a consultant, you don't receive commissions from other consultants, as I discussed in another video, because there's no difference between your discount 20% and their discount 20%. But you are entitled to the consultant bonus, which is $15 per new consultant. So with 5 consultants, you receive a $75 bonus. Also, with your 100-point order, with your 20% discount, it'll cost you $180, with a retail value of $225. If you sell all of these products at their retail value, you receive a $45 profit. So at the end of phase 1, you're a new consultant, you have 600 volume units, and you made $120. Now let me explain to you phase 2. Okay, here we are at phase 2. At phase 2, there you are again, smiley face. In your first level, you have your original 5 distributors that you sponsor. Those 5, you've explained to them how this business works, and you've convinced them to, hopefully, if these guys are hard workers, they'll have more than this, but they've won out and they've each gotten 2 of their own. Now, you have 10 in your second level. Additionally, you've gone out, ambitious person that you are, and you've got an additional 5 new distributors. So right now, in phase 2, you have 10 first level consultants, which are your original 5, plus your new 5, and you have 10 second level consultants. These are represented by the X's and the O's. The X's are consultant groups now, okay? Remember that because we're gonna get into manager groups in one second. Now, from your previous phase 1 points, you had a total of 600 volume units. In this phase, you want to raise the bar a little bit and you want to order 200 personal volume units, okay? You're learning to sell, you have more clients, up the ante, make more profit. Plus, from your 20 consultants on your team, you have 2,000 group volume units for a total of 600 plus 200 plus 2,000, 2,800 volume units, okay? And remember we said it takes 1,000 volume units to become a manager. So in phase 2, you are now a manager. As a manager, you're entitled to commissions from your consultants because you get a 33% discount, they get a 20% discount, you have a 13% commission from your consultants. This commission comes out to $19.50 multiplied by your 20 consultants is a $390 commission. You're also entitled to a consultant bonus, but as you're getting a commission, the consultant bonus drops from 15% for consultants to 10% for managers. So this comes out to $10 per consultant. So your $10 bonus times your 20 consultant, $200 bonus. On top of that, you made your 200 PVU order for a total cost of $301.50. You sold it at $450 retail for a profit of $148.50. So at the end of phase 2, sorry, let me correct that. At the end of phase 2, you are now a manager rank, you have 2,800 volume units, and you have a total of $738.50 for that phase. The next phase, we're going to talk about you becoming director and making more commissions and more bonuses. So now here we are at phase 3, and this is where you want to be. This is where you become a director. When you're a director, that's when you start getting big bonuses. You're also entitled to special promotional bonuses from the company, as well as bonus points for the standard housing and car bonus, okay? The director ranks, bonuses, commission breakdown is in your marketing plan between the pages of 21 and 24. Bonus points, as stated, the housing bonus and the car bonus are on page 38 through 41 of your marketing plan, okay? So now, there you are, you made director. You have your original 5 in your first level, okay? You have your second 5 also in your first level, and now you have a third 5 in this third phase, okay? Now, your original 5, they are now manager groups as opposed to consultant groups because they themselves are now managers, okay? So when it comes to groups, your commission is based on the group, not each individual member in the group. So as manager groups, now your commission changes from manager consultant to director manager. So all of these X's represent your manager group. They each of your original 5 went out and got 2 apiece, giving them 10 in their first line, 10 in your second line, and each of these 10 have each gotten 2 apiece, giving you 20 in your third level, okay? Now, your second group from phase 2, they've also gone out and they've sponsored 2 distributors apiece. So now you have a second group of 5 consulting groups now. So each one of these second 5 members of your team have recruited 2 members to their team. So now you have 20 in your second level, okay? Now how does that break down? Right now you have 5 first level manager groups represented by the X's. In the manager groups you have 5 first level managers, the X's. You have 10 second level consultants, your second level X's. And you have 20 third level consultants, this third level, all of these X's, okay? You have 10 first level consultants, your second 5 represented by the circles, plus your third 5 represented by the squares, and you have 10 second level consultants represented by the circles that have been sponsored by your second group of 5, okay? Now, out of this whole diagram right here, you have your 2,800 volume units that you received over phase 1 and phase 2. Now, with all this business, you've upped the ante even further, and you've ordered 300 personal volume units, all right? Now, this entire group has given you 5,500 group volume units. And remember, as a director, you need 4,500 volume units to reach that rank. You have 8,600 volume units, so you're above and beyond that. Now, additionally, as I mentioned, you receive bonus points. For every certain amount of volume units that you receive bonus points, and that's expressed in page 38 through 41. I'm not going to get into that here because it'll take too much time. But you receive 4 bonus points from this 8,600 volume units. Additionally, from your manager group, the X's, you receive $367 commission because of the difference in your 40% discount and your manager's 33% discount. From your consultants, you received a $600 commission for a total of $967.50. Now, the director's bonus, and it'll be explained in these pages, are you get a percentage by level. So your first level, you get 8% of your entire first level. You get 8% of their orders. Your second level, you get 6% of their orders. Your third level, you get 4% of their orders, and on, depending on what level director you are. And there's many levels of directors, okay? And that's also described in these pages, okay? So your first level bonus from this group is $120. Your second level bonus is also $120. Your third level bonus is $80 for a total of $320. Now, you placed a 300 PVU order. That 300 PVU order with your discount cost you $405. Retail price of that order is $675, giving you a profit of $270, okay? So in phase 3, as a director, you've now reached director rank. You have a total of 8,600 volume units. You have 4 bonus points, and you made $1,557.50. And that concludes your introduction into coming in 3 phases of a new distributor. Now, keep in mind, every single one of these groups can grow exponentially. There's no limit to the number of levels. There's no limit to the number of new distributors. This is an example I made. At 5, each of the 5 making 2, each of the 2 making 2. It could be 5, 10, 20, it could be whatever it is. It's up to you and your group and how you build your team. All right? So, like I said, it's up to you. Go out there, do good things. Thanks.